strategy. You take away the security, the protection of Nigerian waterways from the Nigerian Navy, and you give it to
an individual.
Tompolo.
Yeah.
Now the president also said the buying of ammunition and armament for the Nigerian army is now between government and government. And we saw a Nigerian government that gave money to
an individual too.
Olisejafo. It took a plane to South Africa. South Africa seized it took some diplomatic interchange for the $15 million. It went in 2 tranches. They seized the first 9 million, and we went with another one. They seized the second one. And I wonder if that is Mr. President's explanation or interpretation of government-to-government transactions. So, for Jimmy AGBAJE to be saying that the Niger Delta will make the country ungovernable if Jonathan does not win, but from the backdrop, from the trajectory of what we are seeing in Tompolo acquiring warships, then we should not take the statement of Jimmy AGBAJE lightly.
Okay, Jide, if it was an opposition that made that statement that AGBAJE made, what would have been the outcome?
Good question.
Well, I'm sorry, Jide, don't forget that the DSS, the same DSS, warned Amechi to stop making, a serving governor, to stop making inflammatory statements. I think we can take it from there.
Yes, really, I'm even shocked. Whatever Jimmy said must have been taken out of the mouth of Dokubo Asari. He's been saying this frequently. He's spoken about their determination to make Nigeria ungovernable. He said he would destroy Yoruba land. He would, that it won't even take him days to destroy the whole of Yoruba land. You know, so is this how you get people to vote for your candidates? Is it now by intimidation? Is campaign now by intimidation?
Okay.
Because clearly, it is either the people who are managing the president are not doing their work, or the president is difficult to teach, to speak in public. Because you must give it to those guys. My suspicion is that they work on the president, but because someone said only the deep can call to the deep. What you don't have, you can't give.
It's not possible.
So don't blame me. Mojid appears to be very angry about what this man said today. I don't know why you are angry. Because in my view, it's still better than the way he spoke when Christian Amanpo interviewed him.
But we see other presidents all over the world, and I mean, you look at the
Is this president, you want to compare this president to Obama?
No, not
or even to the man in Kenya? This is what you have.
You expect a president that should tell us where it will take us to in terms of electricity supply.
This is what you have for now. This is what you have for now.
And we should live with it.
Between February, by February 14, Nigerians have a choice to decide whether to continue to live with this embarrassment, or to change their minds and say, okay, we've had enough. Yeah, because we've had enough, change must happen.
Okay, so change.
I'm going back to your
change must happen.
Let's
quickly take Wale. Let us quickly hear from Wale. Wale, you're on, please.
Good evening.
Good evening, Wale. Go ahead.
Yeah. I appreciate the people in the studio. Well done for the good job. What really happened today that Jimmy AGBAJE's statement Jimmy AGBAJE made, it just shows that PDP is clueless. Because before Jimmy AGBAJE joined PDP, we know the aspiration and the motive is bringing to the party. But now, once he joined PDP, he's clueless because
it's become like one of them.
All the tension he wants to bring to the party, I think is not working for him anymore. Because the godfatherism are telling them what to do. So God will help Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wale.
So I think
he said something about godfatherism. You can add it to.
It's difficult to say this is in the light of what he said. Yeah. But the reality is, Nigerians can't be intimidated. by the irresponsible comments that we are hearing these days. It's an election year, the election season. More of such comments will come up. Yes. More of such remarks will come, either from the APC or from the PDP. But the point I want to make is that it makes no sense for anybody to attempt to intimidate Nigerians to vote against their conscience. You can't now tell us that, look, if we don't vote for a particular person, there will be bedlam all across the country. That's not how to canvass for votes. Let the people know the qualities that your candidate has got.
Yes.
Market your candidate in the right way.
Yes.
Don't resort to name calling. Don't resort to threats.
But
because this is what this one looks like. Huh?
But the Jimmy AGBAJE that we used to know before is a little bit different from the one that we are knowing now.
That's what that man said.
That's a fine question. And I told you this. Jide and Ayo told them this in about 4 weeks ago. That the last time AGBAJE came, JK was okay. But
it's not okay anymore.
JK is okay.
You see, because Lagosians will decide if JK is still okay.
You just add nuts to the okay.
Because I was telling them, the man left ACN, then ACN to DPA.
Yes.
And the way he left ACN, Lagosians felt that this man was not treated in the right way. So he left an annoyance.
So they had a kind of sympathy for him.
Absolutely. They have sympathy for him. And his campaign was okay, was robust.
Very robust.
Based on issues. You know, fine campaign. You know. And Nigeria and Lagosians recognized that, yeah, this is a man that will have a future in this state. But the AGBAJE was now courted by PDP. You know, now we have a fine guy, you know, fine message, fine background, in a wrong party that's not popular.
Let's take Mohammed. You are Mohammed.
Good evening, brothers.
Good evening, Mohammed. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, brothers.
Go ahead.
I just want to make comment regarding to the comment from the ESS. I think Nigerian doesn't like to hear that comment. If they have that comment, they should go to court and make proper allegations to APC. It's not right to publicize it into the media or call people to say, if you have anything, evidence, that is your duty. Prosecute or take the APC into court.
Correct.
But coming in the media to say such issues is not the right thing. Go to court and make the court may let the court investigate and found APC guilty, and the court will tell the Nigerians they are all making inquiry. But if those only courts have jurisdiction to say yes, APC has found guilty of hijacking the INEC data. That is what Nigeria would like to hear. And besides that, you have other work to do. People are making comments, treating the stability of the country. You are not calling these people to order. And now you are not even telling these people to court. This is not what the Nigerians are want. We need Nigerians
Thank you very much,
to
Mohammed. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Now, let's just try and bring it home now. Final word from you.
The terrain is quite different on what we had in 2007. You know, we now have an AGBAJE that I've been trying to make a disconnect between his personality and that of the president. But it's difficult. Because they are the same party. You know, you have an unpopular president and an AGBAJE that is trying to be popular. So for now, it's difficult for him to survive.
Wow.
I see it's an uphill task for AGBAJE. And too bad.
From you is an uphill task. Jide.
Now, what do you want me to talk about?
Final notes. Well, just bring it home.
I will, on a final note, appeal to the DSS to remember there is an organization set up for the Nigerian people, for the Nigerian state, not for a particular party. And the actions of the DSS, led by, epitomized by Marilyn Oga, a woman who clearly does not demonstrate enough training about her job, is, to say the least, disgraceful. This should not continue. That's what I have to say.
My final take on this is to advise those who are in charge of the president's campaign to tell him that he should stop being reactionary. He should tell Nigerians what he wants to do, what he has done, like what he met on power, for example, electricity supply, and where he has taken it, and where he intends to take it in the next 4 years. What he did today, what the president did today was to be reacting to MENT. He said he read a paper headline, MENT supporting IBB, Buhari, very reactionary. It should be forward-looking. It should tell us what he plans to do for Nigerians.
Maybe that's their strategy, because after he made that speech, they were hugging him, they were happy, Governor Mimiko and the rest of them. And he said he's going to speak in 37 different places.
Like that?
So, he will say different things. So maybe today they told them you must be combative, fight them, you know. And you heard what the MC of the day, Yamisho Dimo, said, he doesn't talk, you people are forced to talk. You know, so maybe it was the strategy today.
Thank you so very much for thank you so very much for today's discussion. It's been very, 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 very fantastic. And that's our program today. Join us again tomorrow as we examine other burning issues relating to the 2015 general elections on E15, elections 2015. I am Ozio Koli saying bye for now.